Morning, guys. William here with Patriot Containers. Today's Sunday, November 2nd. I get to my desk this morning and I got a lot of people on these marketing platforms that are reaching out. And I find it amazing that you guys as customers don't want to talk or dial a phone number to actually discuss a 5,000 or 8,000 pound container. When I or my wife replies to people that are asking questions, we simply say, hey, we want to offer you the different conditions that are available to you. Please call us. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm the opposite of what 90% of cargo container companies are in this industry, which is lying, selling shitty containers, taking forever to deliver, and then everything that they do wrong or screw up or did intentionally, you have to pay for it, and you have to pay for all their mishandlings because they can't run a good, honest business. Patriot Containers wants to help you. I want to sell you a quality used container that is not going to break the bank, but it won't make you angry when you see it. And then, of course, I want to sell you a new one too. I don't care with what you guys put inside your containers. I care that magic moment when your container's arriving, you're looking at what I have sold you, and it shows up on the right day, and I sold it to you with the truth. When you combine those three things, the only how do I say this? The only way you can feel is good. If I screw up the delivery date or the condition of the container, or I lied to you, you're going to be unhappy. Well, guess what? That's how 90% of cargo container companies are. So back to this marketing, I want people to call. And you'd be surprised on how many people just won't dial a phone anymore. And I can say, hey, I need to speak with you because I need to offer you the right conditions and stuff. No, I don't want to talk. Just give me a price. Well, the whole point of this video is I was talking to a guy in Northern California from a city where my oldest customer goes back to 13 years ago. 13 years ago, I used to work for crappy container companies, and I had a customer. Now, this customer, I did not know this at the time. He is very, very well known in the Redding area. Well known. Redding, Anderson, north of Oakland. He's my oldest customer that goes back to 13 years ago. I've probably made, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 500 sales because of that customer. I have people that live in Texas now that have a Redding caller ID. They call me and I go, hey, you're in Texas? And they go, yeah, we moved from Redding. I go, do you know this person? And they go, yeah, we know him very well. I go, well, hang up the phone and call him and ask him who he buys his containers from. So I don't know. I've made well over 200 sales just because of this one person. Well, this guy actually knew that person. I go, hey, call me. So I'm battling this guy saying, just call me. I'm at my desk. It's Sunday. I want to help you. So this guy actually finally calls, and before I can even help him, all he's doing is arguing. And he's arguing, he goes, well, where are you located at? Well, you got to understand that anything north of Fresno is coming out of Oakland. And everybody wants to know with where I'm sitting. Well, where I'm sitting, the containers are not there, and my drivers aren't there. They're at a different location that's close to you as a customer. So already he's starting to argue, and I can't get past his arguing to get to the helping part. I just can't. He won't let it happen. And so I go, look, I'm trying to help you. And he goes, well, I got a problem. He goes, all you container people use pictures that aren't the containers and then a different price. And I go, well, can I answer that question? And this not only applies to me, this applies for every cargo container company out there. No cargo container company is going to use a rusty piece of shit on their pictures to make you call. You're not. You're going to see it and then not want it. It's kind of the funny thing about it is they don't want to market with a container that they might sell you. So if you see it, you won't call them. Well, when they deliver it to you, that's what you're going to get. And they lied to you. It's kind of funny how that works. So with marketing, especially container sales, you want to use either a very nice used one or a new one. But when it comes to the price on your ad, if I quote a price of a brand new 40 footer, everybody that wants a used one ain't gonna call me. So, and then you also have to be in the same price range where everybody else's ads are, so you want to use, when it comes to you guys viewing ads, you're probably going to see a lot of people that use new ones in their pictures. You're going to see people that use nice used ones in their pictures. What they purchase for you is a different story. That's a whole different video. And of course, I've made hundreds of videos about it. But if I put the price of a used 40 footer, nobody's that wants a 20 footer is gonna call me. So you got to use the right pictures, and you got to use the right price. And this guy that I'm talking to this morning, he is not letting it go. He is ranting, complaining. And I get to the point to where it's like, look, you're complaining so much and arguing so much, I can't help you. And I don't know what to do because you're focused on this instead of moving forward. And just nerve-wracking sometimes, because me personally with Patriot Containers, I want to tell you the truth. I want to sell you the container you want to look at that functions properly, and then I want to deliver it on the right day. And that's another thing. A lot of people say, well, what's your delivery price? The delivery price isn't your total. I could say, hey, $3,000 free shipping, or I could tell you $2,000 and $1,000 shipping, or I could say $3,000 for shipping and I give you a free container. The real number is $3,000. So it's frustrating for me because my intentions are good and I want to help my customers. Just everybody that nitpicks and sit there and nitpicks and complains in the very beginning, you're doomed. You're going to buy a container from whoever lies to you the most. You can't. I'm trying to help you with the truth. You just don't let me get to it, and all you want to do is argue. Well, I've been doing this for 13 years. I do the right thing for customers, and I don't have patience for assholes. I just don't. And I kind of wish I was younger. I kind of wish I had more patience. I kind of wish that I haven't been doing this for 13 years. But I have been doing this for 13 years, and I've talked to, I don't know how many people. I don't know how many people I've talked to in 13 years. It's probably close to 1 million. I don't even know if that's true. But it's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of people I've talked to. I've talked to so many people that I can almost predict with what people are going to ask and with what people are going to say, and then what answer you want me to give you. Most people that want a used container, they go, well, what color is it? And I go, what color do you want it to be? And the answer is tan. Well, the only way to get a used container that's tan is if you paint it, because it's going to be the shipping line's colors. Or you buy a new one. Well, I want a used one with not a dent on it. Well, you're talking about a new one now. I don't want to buy a new one. I want to buy a used one, and I need it to be new. Well, in this industry, the odds are against you. It really is. That's why I started my business, is because Patriot Containers wants to give you a fair handshake, the truth, and a real service that does everything that you were told instead of every lie in the book, and then do everything wrong, and then you're stuck paying thousands of dollars because you trusted the wrong company. So anyways, guys, that's it. One call this morning. I mean, I'm not going to... I'm not going to talk to a lot of people today. I'll respond to everybody tomorrow. But that guy, I was sitting at my desk. He just messaged me, and I said, "Hey, I'm at my desk. Do you know this person?" And he goes, "Yeah, I do." Well, the guy, even though he could have been a referral, decided to argue, to be combative, and he didn't want help. Well, I can't help anybody that doesn't want it. I can't beg for business either. I don't, if I want to do the right thing for you, I'm not going to beg. I'm just not. The scummy companies beg for business. They really do. They'll lie, cheat, and steal, beg, close, pressure you, sales pitch you, keep calling the crap out of you. I don't do that. I used to call the crap out of people a long time ago. I stopped doing that years ago. So anyways, guys, that's it. Frustrating customers, they happen. It happens more than often, to be honest. I kind of look at it this way. The customers that buy from me, and there, by the way, there's a difference in a customer. A customer is somebody that actually purchased from you. A customer that calls, that complains, and argues, and didn't buy anything, they are not my customers. They are somebody I wanted to sell to, I couldn't help them, and most likely they're going to get ripped off by the wrong company. So I look at it this way. If you're smart and you want to help and you want my help and you actually want to understand with what I'm selling and how I run my business and how these crappy companies rip you off, I sell to smart people. I do not sell to dumb people. Dumb people don't want help. Dumb people want to be lied to. Dumb people want to hear every trick being sold to them, and they're going to find out the hard way when they buy from 90% of crappy companies that are preying on that dumb person. And when I say that dumb person, I don't think they even know with what they're up against. That's the point of my videos. So anyways, guys, that's it. Happy Sunday. Monday tomorrow. Have a good one. Goodbye.